Listen to what one DNC official had to say about the Harris campaign. Roll it.
This is just an epic disaster. $20 million or $18 million in debt.
Right.
It's incredible. And I raised millions of that. I have friends that I have to be accountable to and to explain what happened, because I told them it was a margin of error race. I was promised, Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
The campaign is reportedly $20 million in debt, and some of that debt is from those last-minute star-studded concerts. Oprah Winfrey's production company got $1 million for her help with the campaign. You know, Guy, I don't think that looks good when a campaign pays stars to support them.
They raised $1 billion. $1 billion. And apparently they spent even more than that. I read that they were still $116 million in the black in mid-October. And then somehow all of that money just blew out the door in the final couple of weeks, to the point that they're now raising money to retire a campaign debt, a losing campaign that spent $1 billion. It is really incredible to spend that amount of money, because they're bragging about how much money they had made. Oh, we were hand over fist, so many donors. Well, okay, great. You spent $1 billion plus to go into debt, to lose to Donald Trump, and now you're out there asking people for more money to pay off the debt. How was the money spent? I think some of these post-mortem books on this campaign are going to be fascinating. I usually don't read that stuff. This time I'm reading it, Stu. It is going to be really, really, I think, enjoyable to take a look at. And I saw Donald Trump at least floating the idea of retiring that debt for her, which seems like either magnanimous or master-level trolling, or both.
Or both could be. Guy, you're just having too much fun. Guy Benson, everyone. All right, we'll see you again later.